I got my haircut recently. I took some new Facebook pictures that Leighton disapproves of because
well, I mean, we already talked about this. Your head looks a little. I mean, like you. How much did you pay for that haircut? $2.
$3 haircut. Okay, recession buster.
Right. So we already talked about how it's like a little jagged, but now you have to go post it all over the internet, and you take these stupid angles to try to match your haircut.
Was it really $3, or you're exaggerating?
No, it's this guy in Hollywood that's giving these $3 recession haircuts, because everybody's broke, and
$3 equals awesome.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Leighton really sort of opened my eyes to the fact that it was in fact not a very good haircut, and I was actually walking out there with confidence.
I've told
but
you
now
this,
it's growing.
I've told you this about a million times. Like, you're always trying to save money. You're like, I'll buy the cheapest shoes possible.
Cheapest ham.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, get the slightly better ham and pay a little extra cash. You know what I mean?
No,
and
you're right.
Always like, no, and then you have to learn the hard way that everything sucks. You do. Like, you have shoes with holes, and your haircut looks like a fucking starship.
Yeah, but at the same time, you go out and rack up credit card debt buying clothes like a young black rapper that you can't afford. Like, you always have like shiny.
Yeah, I've got
shoes
debt. What's your point? You just announced that I'm a douchebag. All right.
Well, I mean, you got to have the hat to match the shoes.
Yeah.
With
but I'm saying I would prefer if at some point we kind of match like my bling bling with your fucking ridiculously tarted looks.
Why would we need to match? That seems extra tarted. Like, we don't need to.
For your album covers.
Oh, okay.
Because it just looks weird
pieces.
if I'm like wearing Armani and I'm hanging out with a dude that looks like he rolled around in a dumpster.
The one problem I think I have with short hair is it looks like I'm recovering from a terminal illness. I feel like. Because if you
should use it to get a job.
I just don't understand how you can like you take
sponsor.
These pictures for your dating site thing, and it's like your cheekbones are all of a sudden busting out like a model, but you still look like half a tard. Like, you look like you, but you just have like really well defined cheekbones.
Well, why can't I be both?
And then you're like, you have that stupid model-y look, and you're like, you've like turned at an angle where you can see the flash in your shitty forehead, like the jag on your head. You've taken the long side of your hair because it kind of meets like a triangle in the middle. But it's not like isosceles. It's like improper. Like, you have like a one really short side, and then it like checks up. That's what it is. It's like a check.
You know, that it sounds like a really detailed description. It's very you're giving lots.
It's like a trapezoid.
Yeah. We know what we should do next show is bring in a sketch artist and have you describe him, describe me to him, and see how accurately he actually paints.
I think I could do it awesome. Well, no,
whatever.
I'm just saying the long side of the triangle, like the one that's like twice as long as the other sides. That's the side you decided to take the picture with the big flash, and you have this like, so it's like the top of your head looks stupid, and then you have like a model fucking middle part that's like, look at my lips and my cheekbones. And then it's like, okay, and there's this huge flash. So it's just like, all in all, it's like stupid, trying to be cool, retarded.
I just like how analytical you are about my head. Like, I just picture you at home, like, really thinking about it with a piece of graph paper and a pencil, just like, no, is it an isosceles at the front? Like, no, my fade's more into a trapezoid. You ever all... You're like my stalker, I think. You have this creepy knowledge.
You're the one who messages me. You messaged me. I saw the picture.
On OkCupid?
Yeah, you messaged me, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I looked at it. You said something like, dude, and I couldn't even respond because I was like, did he really put that picture on there? I can't even talk to him. And I stared at it for a minute, and then I clicked off. I was like, gotta get away from this.
Which shows you folks, by the way, how well Leighton and I are doing on OkCupid. We usually talk to each other on there. And not only that, but the font you talk to each other in is pink. Yeah. So it's especially gay.
Hey, buddy, what's going on? No, I will say this.
Talk to any pretty girls?